Have you ever gotten your blood work done and you just kind of don't know what everything means? That's kind of like me. Today we're going to go over, I promised you I was going to go over all of my biomarkers that I got back from LifeForce. So if this is something that you've always wanted to learn all about these things, stay tuned because we're going to go over this and we're going to figure out ways that we can improve our biomarkers. So like I told you in a previous video, I joined LifeForce again in March. I did it 2 years ago, but I didn't continue. And then I started again in March. They came and they drew my blood and they gave me a review. And then I had a talk with one of their dietitians or their doctors actually. And they said, okay, we see all of this. This is what I'm going to prescribe for you. So they gave me progesterone, they gave me metformin, they told me to take vitamin D and DHEA, and they gave me like 4 or 5 things that I started to take. Then fast forward, they came about probably 2 or 3 weeks ago by now. They came and draw my blood. A week later, I got my results, and then a week after that, I had a call with that same doctor. So just a little heads up, it looks like they give you a summary. And so in March, it said that there was 70% of my biomarkers were optimized. Now, if I go to this last one in July, I have 78% of my biomarkers are optimized. So it's getting better. It's getting better. They also give you, it's kind of fun, they give you what your biological age is. And they said that I am, according to my test results, I am a 48-year-old. So I like that. I told my kids for now on my birthday, I'm going to be 48 for the time being. So interesting to see in the future if I can lower these now that I know what I have to work with. It's going to be fun to kind of see if I can kind of play with that number. So let's dig in, and I'm going to have my readers because I'm at that age that I have to use these. So I'm going to go back and forth, back and forth. So I hope that doesn't bother you. Okay, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my ones that are very bad. For instance, cholesterol, I'm at 227. LDL, I'm at 164. Testosterone. So this one was interesting. Back in March, I was 9, barely on the scale, right? Then she had me start taking this DHEA, and I've been very faithful, and now I have brought it up to 22. So a little improvement, but I've got to get it up between 50 and 80 is the range. So she told me to increase my DHEA, which I'm going to. And I found a less expensive brand than going through LifeForce. So my husband found a really clean brand of it. So we're going to, both me and my husband are taking that to help with our testosterone. So that is one that I know that I can raise my testosterone. Okay, another couple of ones that are bad. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Hemoglobin, A1C. That is at 5.7, so not good. Oh gosh, one of these protein Bs is not good, and my testosterone free is barely on the charts. It's 2.3. A lot of my other ones were perfect. And for instance, they break this down, and I'm going to go to my organ health. So if I go to my organ health, I am in the optimal range for this. It says that for this test, 100% of your organs health biomarkers were optimized. So what the ones that are on there is your, oh gosh, not calcium's on here. You'd recognize calcium, chloride, creatine, globulin. Oh, there's just so many on here. But potassium, sodium, all of that, everything on that is great. So let's go to the clinician's notes. Okay, so I kind of told her what I wanted to do, how I'm just going to do my protein shake with all of my different vitamins that I throw in there. She says, keep with that. And then for my one bigger meal, she says that I need to make sure that I'm not doing so much red meat, which surprised me because I've always heard that red meat's so good for us. So she wants me to eat more chicken and fish, and then limit my white carbohydrates, my white rice, sugar, of course, and then especially work on when I'm traveling, because I told her my travel days are very hard. So she told me to continue with my vitamin D plus K, which they are perfect. She wants me to increase my DHEA to 3 capsules daily. Then she told me about this thyroid. Have you guys heard? I think I've talked about this company called Thorne. They're very reputable. They're very good products. She told me for my thyroid to get something. It's called, oh gosh, it is just a thyroid support from Thorne. So the other day I ordered one. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'm going to start taking that one to help with my thyroid. Another thing she says, my metformin. Increase my dose to 3 times per day because I was only taking it twice. And then progesterone. She asked me if I had been going and staying current on my mammograms, and I haven't, because I don't believe in them, because I've done a lot of research in that, and I know that they do cause more harm as far as cancer than the benefits. So I told her that I didn't want to do this, and she says, well, I can't give you progesterone anymore. And I said, well, how come? That doesn't make sense. She says, well, progesterone, I guess, has a tendency, or it can lead to cancer. And she just told me this, and so I think I'm not going to take that either. So I know that I was taking it at nighttime to help with my sleep. But since she's told me that, and says I won't go and get a mammogram, she's not going to subscribe that anymore for me. But that's okay, because I'm not going to take that. I did not know that. See, this is why they do not tell you these things until down the road. So anyways, lesson learned, right? Always look into things yourself. So not going to take that anymore. I am taking, it's called Semarelin. And Semarelin, it helps you, it's a shot that helps you helps your body activate the human growth hormone, which is really good. So I'm going to keep taking that one for the time being, probably for 3 more months, and then see if I could just kind of go off of that. I think if I can just get my sugar down and then keep doing all of these healthy things. And as far as the growth hormone, we know that if I start doing my HIIT every day, those HIIT workouts is supposed to stay in your body, circulating your body for 24 hours. So if I could train myself to do those HIIT workouts every single day, I don't think I'd even have to worry about this Semarelin. I could just do it naturally. So let's see. I think that is all. She says that I made good progress, but my A1C is not very good. So she says that's kind of like a pre-diabetic range, which is shocking to me, because I really don't think that I eat that much sugar, more than anyone else. But maybe it's just a tendency for me and my family. Anyways, so what I'm going to do, just because LifeForce is kind of an expensive program to be on, and I don't want to be on it for much longer, I think I'm going to commit to these 3 more months to see if I can get my testosterone up by taking DHEA. That will prove to me that it's raising because of that pill. And then if I can see all of my other levels, and then this 3 months, if I can just shave off a lot of my sugar and just try to really eat so much more clean, that I'm thinking my results, and I can get out of that pre-diabetic condition, which is so crazy. So anyways, this is my blood work. If you guys have any questions, definitely go and ask somebody, and do your own research. Really do your own research. And a lot of these things, once I got all my results, I threw all of them into ChatGPT and say, okay, tell me about this. What does this mean? What can I do to improve this one? Or how can I help lower this one? So it is so fun having ChatGPT, because it helps you with so many things. So I'm getting more and more hooked on chat, just because it's so handy. And I hope this has helped to kind of show you where I am. And then if you guys get your blood work done, you could kind of compare. We can compare notes. So please put it down below if you've had any experience taking progesterone or metformin and some of these things. I would love to know if you're still on it or if you're able to get off of it. So this is just another interesting thing that we can do to know if we're actually getting stronger and younger. So everyone, have a great day. Thanks for joining. And if you want to subscribe, please click it. I would very much appreciate it.